So a lot of people have been asking me what is the best monitor coefficient to play on, and today hopefully I will be able to answer that question for you in today's video. We are going to be going through all the popular monitor coefficients. Now I did one a couple of months ago, like 6 months ago, on what monitor coefficient and what they do. I highly suggest checking out that video. It'll be linked down in the description below. Before we get into today's video, and we're going to be going over all of the popular monitor coefficients, which are 0, 1.33 and 1.78, and what each one of them do and how to figure out which one is best for you. But before we get into today's video, a word from today's sponsor. If you don't have enough time, nerves, or you don't have good enough teammates, but you still want to have all the cool camos, I suggest you use the website DVING.net. Dark matter camo, dark ether camo, operators unlocks, ranks leveling, and win boosting. You can choose what you need. The boost works with account sharing, so they do everything for you without cheats or bug abuse. This site has been working for many years, and it has a lots of clients, reviews, and payment methods. You could check this yourself, and with the code TheDryerNewt, you'll have 15% discount on all services. And if you didn't get it or have questions, feel free to contact the operator. Huge shout out to DVING for sponsoring this video so I can give you guys content that you all love and enjoy. Be sure to check them out and use code TheDryerNewt. All right, everyone. So today we have a program called mouse sensitivity, which is going to basically calibrate our 360 distance. So every time I do a 360 or press Alt backspace, I do a perfect 360. And we're going to start out with a monitor coefficient of 0. And that is, I think, pretty much the most used monitor coefficient that everybody uses. So I think we should start out with that one, just so you guys see here, monitor coefficient 0. And I'm going to be explaining which ones are the best for each situation and tailoring it to your play style. Now, I personally play at 800 DPI right now at a 4 in-game sensitivity. I range from 4 to 4.6. Depending on how I'm feeling that day, but right now I'm on 4. Alt backspace, that's going to give me a perfect 360 each time. I can just keep pressing this. But when we ADS and we're right on this edge right here, and this is at 0 monitor coefficient, I ADS and see how it automatically stops short of my 360 distance. It stops really short. So basically what this monitor coefficient does and what it's best at is if you are having trouble tracking, this monitor coefficient is going to make it easier to track people, and you could still flick around, but basically what the monitor coefficient is, or what it's doing, is it's slowing down your aim when you ADS, so you don't have to go into the settings and have a perfect one-to-one hip fire to ADS sense, and then you lower your ADS sense. A lot of people do that, but you can do this just using the monitor coefficient, and it's going to stay the same. And I personally prefer this monitor coefficient because I could track, get on target real easy, and I could still snap onto people. Again, this is a 0 monitor coefficient, and when it comes to ADSing, it's going to slow down your aim a lot. Now, when I'm going to switch over to the 1.33 monitor coefficient, and I believe that this one, it slows it down, but not as much as the 0 monitor coefficient. Okay, so I want to explain what I think this one is. We're gonna do it right here. See, it doesn't come close to it. It's a little faster, but it doesn't come close to the full 360. Okay, you still stop a little short, and it's going to make it a little, your ADS sense is going to be a little faster. Hence when I did the 360 here, your ADS is going to be a little bit faster. And I think this is like the perfect middle ground if you want to like flicks with still control and being able to actually just flick and still maintaining control as tracking. This is like a middle ground. I think this is like the all best around coefficient 1.33. And I think this is going to be easier for people that like snipe or like want the best of both worlds, to flick and to be able to track efficiently. Again, this is at 1.33 monitor coefficient. We're going to do one more spin just so you guys know. Right here, perfect 360. And then when I ADS, I'm going to do another one, and then boom, I'm going to land right here. My 360 is right here. Slow down. doesn't do a complete 360, so it still slows it down by quite a bit. Now the next one we're going to do is 1.78, and I was on this one for the longest time, and I actually still really do enjoy this one. We're going to do Alt backspace, and then we're going to do a 360, as you guys can see, and then we're going to ADS, and then when I ADS, it lands a little bit closer, just a little bit, just a hair closer from 1.33. And now again, I'm on 1440p, and honestly it doesn't matter, guys, when it comes to the monitor coefficient, but this one I think is going to really help out when you want to flick really fast, like flicking around. It's really fast, and I think this is the best for like flicking and doing 360s. See, I overflick there, but you're going to struggle with this monitor coefficient. You're going to struggle tracking people, and usually people play like on this one at a really high sensitivity, and you could flick, do a 360, but then again, if you don't have the mouse control, you're going to have trouble tracking people. So that's what this monitor coefficient is for, and I think this is for the people that have really fine mouse control, and they could flick, they understand the mechanics of aiming, and they just want a super snappy reactive monitor coefficient. Now I want to say monitor coefficient is personal preference. There isn't one monitor coefficient that's better than another. A lot of people are going to say that, oh, if you do the math checks out, you should be at 1.78 if you play at 1920 by 1080 or 1440p. But I'm going to tell you right now, guys, from personal preference and whatever you want to use, that's what it comes down to. And I've talked to a lot of people in the community that just, you know, they play on whatever, and whatever feels comfortable for them. Now here's a monitor coefficient that not a lot of people play on, but that's just a 1 monitor coefficient, and I figured I showed this off right here. And basically what this does is it's just at a monitor coefficient of 1, and as you see, it's like in between 1.33 and the 0 monitor coefficient. So I'm gonna go through again, changing them real quick so you guys can get a basic feel. We're gonna go to 0. 0 is really good for tracking, not so much for sniping. This is a 0 monitor coefficient. Slows down a little bit. Now we're gonna switch to 1.33. I believe this is the best overall monitor coefficient to all around the best one. Goes a little bit further. That's 1.33, and then this is 1.78. Again, for people that have really good mouse control. A little faster. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comment section below what monitor coefficient you play on, and after this video, what do you think? I personally play on 0, but I might go to 1.33, but 0 seems better for me, and then I just adjust my high zoom when it comes to sniping. So I'm gonna stick to 0. Let me know down in the comment section what you play on, and let me know what you think after watching this video. As always, guys, remember to stay blessed, stay humble, and I will catch you in another video. Peace.